The district is going to be looking at moving from saving on our network, which would include like the H Drive and the MS Common, to Google Drive. So we're going to look at how you can transfer information that you may have saved on the network to Google Drive. To start with, you're going to go to your dock and look for this world. Then you're going to open this up and it's going to connect. It may ask you for your password, which is the password for your computer, to get started. Now, for a few of you, you might feel like this doesn't pertain to you because some of our newer teachers didn't actually ever save anything on the network or use our common folders as well. What I would recommend is that you take a look at what's out there to make sure that you don't need anything before things are closed. In my folder, which has my initials on it, these are things that I have used over the years of my teaching when we saved on what was called the H Drive. So what I need to do is look through these folders and see if there's anything that I want to keep. And then I need to get it into Google Drive. So to start with, I'm going to go into my Google Drive and I'm going to create a new folder to kind of organize those things I'm taking from the H Drive. I'm going to go up to New in the corner and choose Folder. And I can call it whatever I want. I'm going to choose H Drive because I know what it is. You might want to call it Network Drive, something like that. And it's going to create this and put it in alphabetical order. And then I'm going to double click on it to open it so that I have the H Drive open here. Now, as I'm going through my network here, I'm going to look and see if there's anything that might be of value that I want to keep. And so, for example, if I know this folder that says Freshman Science Project is something that I want to keep, all I need to do is then drag it from my network folder onto Google Drive, and when I let go, it's going to upload that for me. Now, if there's something I no longer need, I can certainly do a two-finger click on it or right click, and then I can say move to trash to get rid of it off of there if I no longer need it. A tech tip: if you want to see what a file is without actually opening it, you can select it once by just clicking on it once and then pressing your space bar. And when you do that, it's going to give you a preview of the actual document so you can see if you want to transfer it or if you want to delete it or what you want to do with it. If you did need to, you can actually open it with the program that was used to create it as well. Another place that we need to look for items that we may want to transfer is from the Common folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the corner here and I'm going to click on the background of my computer. So I'm going to click up there in the background so that I have my Finder up here. I'm going to choose Go, and the very last one says Connect to Server. And I'm going to select that. And then in this case, you want to, if you have the Common folder listed here, you can click on it and click Connect. If not, you're going to need to type in this address in here. And if you think you're not going to get this done today and don't want to type it in again, you can click on this plus sign and it will drop it down to this box so you can refer to it later. But then you're going to hit Connect. Again, it may ask you to type in your password to connect to it. Now, as you're going through here, if you see folders with a red circle on it, that means you don't have access to it, so you just ignore those. And what the goal is to look through things in these folders and decide if there's anything in here that you may still need. So I'm going to go to the Staff Shared and take a peek here. So you can see the variety of different folders are here that have probably been here a while. And you can go through and see if any of this is from you or from your predecessors. And if so, you can drag it over into your Google Drive. Now, I want to caution you that even though something may look really old, if it's not yours, please don't mess with it. If it's yours and you no longer need it, you can do the two-finger click and move it to trash. If it's not yours, just leave it alone. I would also recommend that if you have something that relates to your whole team, then you can certainly, for example, if I look up here to 5th grade, and if someone was looking through this and decided this related to the whole team, then you could create a team drive if you don't already have one. Most of you already have one. And then just drag this into your team drive, and then everyone in the team would have access to it. Within the Staff Shared, I also noticed there's a Student Shared in here. So you may want to check that out as well and see if there's anything in here from yours of a class. Now, back in the day when we wanted to give things to students we would load things onto this common folder and they would go into the common folder and open them up. So you may have things from the past for students that you want to keep as well. So again, you'd go in there and drag into your Google Drive. If you have any questions with this, please don't hesitate to ask. We'd be glad to walk through this with you.